Hey everyone, this is the Jen Musipack for the Commodore 64. It connects to your Commodore through a ribbon cable, which connects to the Musipack that's plugged into the cartridge port. It has an 1/8 inch plug that runs out to the TV, and this one is functional. This is the main screen. And as you can see, there's an oscillator, envelopes, special effects, sequencer, presets, and a tape dump. And it can also dump songs from the sequencer to floppy disk, and the instructions are in the manual, which you see right here. I'll go through a few of these presets and show you how you can edit them. First, you press F8. Which you have to hold the shift key and press F8. And as you can see, there's piano, guitar, clavichord, jazz organ, pipe organ, clarinet, trumpet, violin. And just to give you a sample of some of these sounds. Guitar. Pipe organ. As you can see, these are some basic sounds. But the real power comes when you select one of these. We'll select the jazz organ. And then you go back to the main menu. And now you can go into the oscillator, envelope, and special effects and change the settings. We'll select one. You can see it changes the brightness a little bit. Then try the squares. And then it can mix the multiple ones together. And if you mix all of them together, it sounds like this. Now you can go back and mess with the envelopes. You can change the percussiveness, how much the sustain lasts, and the different attacks at the bottom. And to show you what that sounds like, we'll shut the percussiveness off. And then change it to long sustain. And now I'll mess with the continuous sustain, turn it on. And I like number 7. Now we'll go back to the menu and select F5. Now here you can turn the percussion completely off, turn the vibrato on and off, and there's a metronome that helps you play along with the included sequencer. Now the metronome, it comes out through your video, which I have one of these video cords that comes out, and it's connected through this cable on mine here. But I unplugged it because you get a lot of line noise from the Commodore, and without it, there's not very much line noise at all. It's really clean. So let me turn on the vibrato. I'm sorry, that's turning it off. I'll turn it back on. Turn the percussion off. Back on. I've messed with the accelerator. I'm not sure exactly what it does. I haven't noticed any difference, but these filters at the bottom, the open filter sounds a little brighter, and the closing filter sounds a little darker. I'll go through those real quick. There's not a giant difference, but on some of the sounds it does make a little bit of a difference in the sound. Here's the sequencer, and I think you'll recognize this tune. I'm not sure exactly what chip this is using to make sound, because as I mentioned earlier, the sound from this is unplugged from the TV, and only the sound from this is going to the TV. So I'm not certain that this is the SID chip and not some other chip that's actually in the Musipack. If anyone knows something about this, feel free to drop a line down below the video. Let me know what you know about it, because I'm real curious about this setup. This is the first time I've ever messed with it. The last menu on the Musipack is the tape dump, and you can load from tape, save on tape, select only ABC tracks, or select all tracks, and this allows you to save your songs that you make in the sequencer to a tape drive. You can also save your settings from here to a floppy disk drive, but you have to put in some poke commands and some other commands, some sys commands that allow you to do that, but it can be saved to floppy disk. So that's it.